Welkom bij een nieuwe aflevering van de Powerslide podcast.
Ja, we zijn hier live op het event van OCTANE, Classics en Koffie. Het staat hier rammetje vol met echt de dikste auto's. En elke keer schuiven bij ons de eigenaren aan met hele toffe autoverhalen. En dat is perfect voor deze zomer.
Want we hebben nu dus elke keer korte verhalen voor jullie. En de volgende staat er weer klaar, dus veel luisterplezier. Welcome to another episode of the Powerslide podcast. This time in English because we have a very special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Sorry everybody. my name's John. Ik spreek een beetje Nederlands.
Perfect.
But for this, I think we'd have to stick to English.
That's no problem.
I apologize.
So what do you drive?
What do I drive? Yeah, several things.
What don't you drive?
It depends on the weather, the mood, and where I'm going.
I like that.
I guess.
What did you bring today?
So today I brought quite a unique Jaguar XJ Super V8.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Or V8 Super.
I just saw it. It is the most rare color combination I've ever seen. It's completely mental and I love it.
Is it that lime greenish?
Yes.
Is it gold? Is it yellow? Is it green?
Oh, that is amazing.
With the red interior.
Thank you.
It is amazing.
That color combo is berserk.
It's bonkers.
It is. Bonkers. That's the word I was looking for. Yeah.
It's why I chose it. I normally go for cars that either everybody hates or it's something unique.
Yeah.
If it's one of those two categories, then it's normally on my driveway.
And just to piss off people, or just because you like to be different?
Do you know, that's a good question. I think mostly because I like to be different.
Good.
But yeah, sometimes to be the underdog.
Yeah.
I think.
Nice. I can relate to that because I like to have stuff that other people don't have. And that's why I have this. It's rare. That's why we like this. It's rare, but that Jag, it's in a whole different category.
It's one of one.
It's
That
one
is
of one.
amazing.
But were you the original owner? No.
No. So the story goes, it was a lawyer in Munich that originally ordered the car from Jaguar, but he said to Jaguar, I'll have one of these models as long as you can produce it in this colour.
Okay.
So they said, well, we can, but it's going to cost you a fortune. So
They didn't even say we'd rather not.
yeah, you might have to have a rethink. And I guess while they were putting it together, they checked with him 40 or 50 times. Are you sure you want it in this?
You have to put down a deposit. You have to pay up front. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So, they did. Jaguar said, right, we can do it, because back in those days, they had this kind of special order service.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of one.
It's amazing.
One of one car.
And you bought it from that original owner?
No, so a guy in The Hague bought it from the guy in Germany. He owned it for about 2 years and then retired and wasn't really using it. So he put it up for sale. Where did I buy it from? Aeen? Am I pronouncing that correctly? I think so. A garage in the north somewhere of the Netherlands.
Doesn't really matter, but it was for sale at a garage.
Yeah, I wasn't really looking for anything like that. I'd got believe it or not, my daily was a BMW i3.
That's
good.
The complete opposite.
Yeah. Long story short, I won't damn BMW too much, but yeah, the car had to go for several reasons.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, right, what do I get now? I need another electric car. But during looking for the electric car, I saw this Jag and thought, oh my God, this is crazy.
I want it.
Yeah.
You need it.
And many years ago, I did have, so back in 2009, I had an XJ Super long wheelbase
Nice.
version. An amazing car, so capable, despite the size. And so it got me thinking again when I saw this one. I thought, no, don't look at it, because if you look at it, you'll buy it. I looked at it.
And you bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
So it had to come home with me.
Do you know the original price that the original owner paid for it, or at least the paint, or?
I'm actually trying to find out. So I know back in the in the UK in the day, for one of those, I think it was 80,000
Pounds.
pounds.
Yes.
So I'm guessing with the paint job as well, which apparently the garage said to me he paid something like 20,000.
That is completely crazy.
Because if you think about it, Jag have got to completely
Yeah.
halt the production line.
Yep.
I guess I don't know how they paint cars
No,
back
but
in those days.
no, but it had to be a very unique job.
Yeah.
They had to like separate it from all of the rest.
Yeah.
To be able to make that.
Yeah.
Make the color
Yeah.
just special for that singular car.
Yeah, and it's the same for the interior, because the interior on the Super V8s, they were more of a luxurious interior.
Yeah.
But if you wanted, you could ask for sports seats in, I think, 3 different colours.
Yeah.
And the dashboard top was always was also different.
Okay.
It was the sports dash instead of the luxury dash.
Wow.
So he also spec'd the car with a sports interior.
Amazing.
The wheels alone were 4,000.
Amazing.
Wow. You have the most rare Jaguar XJ ever. Ever.
That must have been crazy to drive that home the first time.
Oh, it was a great experience.
I
It,
can
it brought
imagine.
all the memories back from the previous one.
Yeah.
And we had so much fun. And of course, it gets a lot of attention.
Yeah,
I
of
can
course.
imagine.
If you don't like attention, you certainly wouldn't want to drive round town in this car.
No,
Yeah,
that was amazing.
And what do your friends or your wife or significant other think of this?
they love it.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
Good.
absolutely. Friends are. Oh, can we go out in the Jag? Can we go out in the Jag?
amazing. Of course. Yeah,
So.
fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's fun despite the size. It's great to drive. It's surprising.
Nice.
that-
And I heard you have some more cars than just the Jag.
Yeah, the fact alone that you had to think about what kind
Yes.
of weather and everything
Yeah.
you choose your car to, that's amazing.
I think if you're a car guy and you're lucky enough to be able to have a few more on the drive, why not choose one for a particular purpose?
I like that.
So there's some more crazy things on the driveway that's
Amazing.
just as rare.
Yeah.
Like what? For example.
Oh, so I've got 2 Lancia Y10s, a GT and a turbo.
I-10.
I've got a Fiat Panda Sizzly.
What is a Sizzly? What kind of?
So a Sizzly is it was a limited edition Fiat Panda 4x4
Oh, wow.
that had quite special interior and exterior things that were very
Amazing.
different. I've got a Fiat Punto GT. Now that is also
That is rare.
well, even rarer
Yeah.
in the combination that it is, because it's a colour called Stelvio Green.
Okay.
And it's very, very green. They only produced, I was told, I don't know this for certain,
No.
but I was told they only ever made 200 green Fiat Punto GTs.
Wow.
And the other thing that's rare about it is it's got air conditioning,
Nice.
which was a crazy expensive option for
Yeah.
for just a Fiat.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's quite rare. And then I've got what else have I got on the drive? I've got a Lancia Zeta.
Ooh.
Also quite rare and amazing condition. A crazy story of purchase with that, but I'll save that for another time if
That's
I
a
get the
good idea.
opportunity.
because
I think
we
that's
are coming by. We are.
we're intrigued
Yes, we are.
by not only the cars but also the choices and the
Yeah.
colors and the uniqueness.
It's
Exactly.
very eclectic.
There
I
must
like
be a thousand stories you can tell.
A Fiat Marea 2-litre 20 valve.
Yeah.
You know what the funny thing is? I know maybe one of those cars that you mentioned.
Ah.
I know a lot of cars. We're car guys.
Okay.
I have no idea what a Lancia C10 looks like. I have no idea what the thing you just said looks
Okay.
like. The Lancia Zeta. I don't know.
You need to see them.
I need
know.
to see them because
Yeah.
I can't picture them in my mind.
You'll-
Is this an
So they're really
invitation for
rare.
us to come over?
It is absolutely.
That would be fantastic.
You're more than welcome.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'll do you a cream tea.
Sorry?
That sounds very
Cream
English.
tea?
Cream
That-
tea.
that
very,
sounds very
very
English.
English.
Exactly.
Great.
Thank you so much, John.
A pleasure. I've just remembered I've missed one out.
Okay.
So the final one, last but not least, some would say, why didn't you mention this car first?
Oh, there we go.
To be honest, a choice between what I'm about to say and the Fiat Panda, I would choose the Fiat Panda.
Okay.
Okay.
So the final one is an Aston Martin V8 Vantage.
I just forgot. I also have
Roadster.
an Aston Martin Roadster.
But I would have the Panda any day.
Really?
Oh,
The Panda's so much fun.
Well, hang on, you've just...
No, I like it. This is brilliant, but I like this.
That is amazing. An Englishman
Yeah.
that would rather have a small Fiat instead of the national treasure in Aston Martin.
It's true.
I like that.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Thank you so much
My pleasure, guys.
for joining us.
Thank you so much, John.
And we'll keep you up on the invitation to come over.
Hell yeah.
Because that sounds like the most mental collection of fantastic cars that
Exactly.
we have to see.
Exactly. So keep tuned.
Yeah.
Live kijken.
Yeah.
Stay tuned to the Power Slide podcast because we'll have John on maybe many more times.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Will.
Fantastic.
Aston Martin. Oh, I also have an Aston Martin.